All right. It's over. It's only the end of turn 2, but those back-to-back Sumerian attacks. You need 20 route points for the army, for the Akkadians to withdraw. The Sumerians already hit them up with 38. So this thing's over. I mean, that was quick. 1 turn, 2 turns for them to maneuver. I think one mistake is that the Sumerians, so one thing is I just wanted to crash the lines together to see how combat worked. If I was playing this a little bit more gracefully, the Sargon wouldn't have rushed his guys in hindsight. You know, he would have been a little bit more judicious about being mathematical with his movement allowance, so that these guys wouldn't be allowed first attack, and certainly not 2 attacks in a row. So that's critical. Being able to manage your initiative sequence, of course, matters. And the other thing is, I didn't attempt any to trump at all. I mean, these guys only get 2 attack orders, so the trump feels a little bit, I don't know. You know, this is an introductory scenario, so it's not meant to be complex. There's no terrain. There's no interesting troops. It's 100% perfectly balanced units against each other, exact same strength points, same disposition, and you just throw it together. It's just to see how the mechanics worked. But even the survivors of Sargon, before they withdrew, they were effectively routed. These guys are all routed. All those guys. But that's not to say, you know, even though the Sumerians were the initiators of combat, you know, they took their damage. This guy's routing, or almost. He's going to have to roll because he's within 1 of his troop quality. This guy was not allowed to attack this turn. He failed his troop quality roll. Ditto with this guy. Failed his troop quality roll. But this guy's at half strength. This guy's... he's probably got to check too. What is that, a 4-banger? Yeah, he's going to have to check. He's within 1. Half strength, half strength. You know, so it's not like it's not totally one-sided. And I remember that with Ran, that I like that a lot is, you know, and of course you're experiencing this with your gameplay. Going into battle is costly. I mean, you are going to take casualties, and in this game, there's not cohesion levels. It's just, you're just adding up your hits against your troop quality. So if your troop quality is 5, it becomes 4, it becomes 3, etc. But there's no necessarily like morale track that you're going down against. Yeah, so that's it. It was fun throwing these guys up against each other, but clearly the basic game's a little moldy. It's time to move into something exciting, and by that, of course, I mean something with chariots. And so just as a preview, what's next? Sumer Sekmem. Egypt versus the Canaanites. Oh, there we go. 1870. This is going to be awesome. What's going on? Battle, blah, blah, blah. Sunraset III. Da, da, da. Egyptians say that they were victorious, but various interpretations of the sources we do have seem to indicate that it may not have been so much of a victory. Okay, and then what are we doing in terms of troops? Shock infantry, shock infantry, shock infantry, missile. What the hell? Where's my chariots? Expertise level, small size battle, straightforward, infantry fight, no chariots. Okay, well, so I guess one more battle with the training wheels. What's up with that? They give you 9 battles here, 9 scenarios, but so far 2 of them don't even get you chariots. Oh, here we go. It's all going to come together here. Look at this map. It's all building towards the 3rd scenario. Okay, cool. All right, anyhow, enough about all that. That's what's going on there. And by the way, if you're not doing it already, this plexiglass makes a huge difference. It's a complete hassle moving these guys around on the map. But when you're using the plexi, you know, it's just free form. It's very cool. All right, so first battles of Chariots of Fire, and for all intents and purposes, first battle of GBOH. I've played a few scenarios of Ran, but it's been a year ago, so I didn't remember much of it. And then because of the way that they conduct the samurai warfare, it's a one-off anyhow. So a lot more of these to follow. Hope you start feeling better, Rodney. Have a great night. I'll talk to you later.